Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. It's Sarah and it's day 12 of Junk Journal January, and today's prompt is overlap. Now I had this out, I think it was yesterday, certainly had it out at some point. It's a piece of wrapping paper that I really liked, so I chopped a bit off and put it in my stash, and there might possibly be a bit somewhere else in my wrapping paper box, but I don't know. And I thought, actually, you know, these shrooms are all overlapping. I love the page, particularly like this one. So maybe this one, if I cut it out, would make a nice like main feature. So I was having a little look, thinking I might like it on this fold out page because it works well with those, adds a nice splash of colour. But if I pop that on there, the other side is around there, and it cuts into my nice toadstool that I really like. So I have unpacked the printer, so I took a copy. So I'm going to cut this one up to overlap some more onto my page. I have got some tape, washi tape, that's got shrooms on that are fairly similar to these. Well, kind of the same kind of long style, so they might be a bit small. And if I can find who I bought this from, I will link it in the description. The other thought I had was about overlapping is these are my new stamps that I got yesterday via Miso paper, and they're by Narette. Apologies if that's not pronounced correctly. And I love layering and overlapping images when I'm stamping. Let me see if I've still got some on my desk here. So in the past I've done a little, I think it was a prompt that Raw Market Shop did. I've used 5 of their stamps. So I've got some cards that's just had a little tiny bit of ink on, and then I've just used 5 stamps. So I was thinking about that idea for overlapping also works. But oh, now that would be possible. I'll show you in a minute what made me think that. Wondered about popping something on there. That'll be in there. Again, more overlapping. So we shall see. That's where my thoughts are. So first off, I'm going to glue this on here, and I'm actually going to glue the page rather than try and judge how much of that I want, although it will overlap onto there, but that's okay with me. Oh. So it's a glue stick. No, I thought that was the end. I've still not ordered some more, which I need to do. Make myself a note. And I'm going to, that's going to go there, so I'm going to glue just the edge of that, just so that I know it's properly stuck. And this edge is right tucked in there. No idea if this is straight at any point. So, well, that mustn't be because it's a bit shorter up there. Pull it down a bit. Yep. That works. I do love a shroom image. Toadstool, mushroom, shroom, whatever you want to call them. I rather like shroom as an abbreviation. This is where I had to fight the book. There's a little smidge to chop off there. and then just following the line of this page. That's that. And that fold again to about there. Funnily enough, Meg was talking yesterday, I think it was, about fold out pages, and here is one. I'm in with the trend. So that feels like that needs something that will coordinate with that. Whether that's more of this might work. That would mean I had some toadstools there, but you're not really going to see them because they're mainly folded away. That's obviously not big enough, but remember I do have my colour copy. And I do want this cut out, but for the rest of it really, it could be any bit. Let's see how much I've got there. Woo! Just trying to measure without measuring. Sorry, I don't like that one as well. Maybe I should just cut out the ones I really like and go from there. I mean, some of this, like a nice end that way would work better. And obviously if I wanted to, I could always, I was going to say I could always go and colour and copy it again. I'd have to do that now, which I can't bother doing. So we're going with what we've got. And already cutting one out that I didn't intend to cut out, but it fits here, so why not? So here's, it'd be nice to make these as out of collage, wouldn't it? Collage paper. It looks a bit like maybe that was how this paper was made, I don't know. I'm going through another, I mean I'm probably always going through a shroom phase, but I'm going through another shroom phase at the moment. I've got some lovely toadstool themed gifts for Christmas, some lovely Christmas cards with toadstools on, and I have just purchased for myself the mushroom kit from Loving Your Stamps that I'm looking forward to making. That'd be quite nice to have that as a contrast, you know, from black and white. Let's chop this one off. Oh, sorry, bashed the camera. I don't know why I was putting my hand up there, but there you go. Well, who knows? Rather like adding some more on here. This would work at the side because that got overlapped by something else. Let's chop this up and have a look. I'm going to cheat with those black bits, those in and out bits. Give it a bit of a black shading. There we go. So yeah, they're working nicely like that, aren't they? What else have we got here? There's a sweet little one. All on its own at the top. Overlapping different sizes of things will add interest. I mean, you could overlap the same size of things, you could just overlap the same image, I guess, couldn't you? And you wouldn't have to do this with shrooms, you could do it with any wrapping paper that you liked. If you fancied doing something similar. Right, I feel like I need to decide about this piece. Whether to do more of the same or contrasting. I feel like I like the idea of a contrast, you know. Right, so I'm going to stick with this then. Just let me think again first whether I want to pop that on there. That sits quite nicely with that, doesn't it? Staying white. Where's those stamps? So, just wondering whether to repeat one of those, make it darker. You're getting my full thinking going here. I'm going to glue that on, then I've done something. Maybe it needs a phrase on it, bit of poetry. Right, that one there. That one down there. Or should we have it up here? Oh no, I'm going to put it up there. Might as well make use of a whole one. There we go. I don't know that it needs much more, does it? Do you think? That works there. Let's put that there. Oh. Down a bit so that we can see that. Oh, drop the scissors. There we go. Let's see what else. I feel like I've added two at the bottom there and that one up there. I feel like there may be something more here. These little ones would work, wouldn't they? Let's chop those off. Yeah, it's definitely making me think that I could make some inky backgrounds, you know, with some distress inks or similar. And cut some toadstool shapes out and use them in my journals. Maybe I should have a toadstool themed journal. That might be quite fun. Problem is, I have too many ideas and not enough hours in my life, I don't think, to complete them all, but that's okay. Happier with lots of ideas than none. Yeah, like that. Okay, on that side, because those two are up there. I don't want it to look like 2 and 2. There's a sweet little yellow one there. It looks like it's, but it's a smaller version of that, isn't it? Looks like that should be on there somewhere. I'll do that in a sec. So I put that there, didn't I? Yeah, good overlapping going on here. Might be quite nice to emphasise some of these dots, just have some more dots around. As you know, I've quite a fan of those. Going to pop this little one on, and I think I'm going to hole punch some of these. Might do on the copied piece. That's I'm going to do this on the copied piece as well, just in case I want to use that somewhere else. On here, for instance, we shall see. There we go. Where should we have this little one? Popping out from somewhere. Behind there works. That works. There's probably a fair few places for this one to go. Could go on. Oh, let's put it on top there. Looks like it was meant to be. Almost a similar bend. Right, what I'm going to do is add some circles. I'm just trimming that round so my punch can get a bit nearer. Creating myself some spotty paper. Just overlap my toadstools with. And it'd be nice to have some black and white, so sorry, not quite in the middle there. I'm just going to get some more envelope. This is my envelopes box. Saved inside of envelopes. Get very excited when I get a black and white one, because they're my favourite. I'm going to do 2 of those, but then I'm going to get my, still on the table, even better, get my little punch out. Put some of those on. And how about some of this? That would coordinate. We know it goes because it's from the same paper. Right, let's overlap some of these streams with some circles. And overlap them with more circles. What a lovely prompt this one is. Put that down there. Oops. usual trick of keeping the pieces on my page, then I don't know what I've glued and what I haven't. That's not glued, is it? I was looking for the little red ones. These I've done. I haven't done them, that's why I can't find them. So I think I might do some more. I'll just get 3 maybe. Add these on the page. That fell through my fingers somewhere. Oh, gained another one. A black one. There we are. Some pencil markings. Oh. Just adds a bit of texture, this really. There we go, that's my overlapping page. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and type up a quote to add to it. And I will get back to you. Okay, so I paused the video and then had a thought about using some envelope for this little extra bit. And I really like this torn edge, so I have trimmed it off camera to go in there. I like that with that when it's open. I like the black and white and the contrast. Then I did wonder about putting this here, which I really like this shroom, but if I then chop that bit off, there's not really a lot left, is there? So I got out my roll of tape, and I meant to look it up. Nikki somebody, I think her name is, although I'm pretty certain she doesn't do this tape anymore, but she does do some gorgeous illustrations. Anyway, off hers I have cut out the pink ones, and what I'm thinking is with a bit more envelope as a, you know, to ground it, that can go on there like that, and then when I open that up, that goes with the pink of my spots. So there we go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to overlap my shrooms with another little edge with more shrooms to overlap. And not sure about a quote yet, so I'm going to leave it for now. And when I find something that I want to put in here, I will. There was something quite nice about toadstools growing in, or mushrooms growing in damp places. That's why they come up looking like umbrellas. So you never know, that might make it on there, because that was quite cute. So we'll pop this on here. About there. It'll be okay once it needs to dry, because I've glued all the way along. I didn't mean to. And I want some dots behind this one. Yeah, that works. Stuck to my line. It works. There we go. Did I chop any more out? Yeah, that's another one. cutting that before I'm putting it on so that I can tuck it under this nice ripped patch. If possible, yeah, if possible. There we go. That can go. Gosh, it's looking like one of those things you do with your eye, illusions, optical illusions. All that pattern. What else have I got? Don't know whether we need those. Let's try this first. I do see people using tweezers, but if you've noticed, I've got a different pair of scissors every day when I do this because I lose them. Even though I've got a space for scissors to go, I'd be hopeless with anything else. Now I was going to have that overlapping, but obviously I need some of this back if I'm going to do that. Otherwise it's going to stick to the page. So we'll stick that back on there. Why do I do these things to myself? I think it's about there. That'll do. I might have to go with some real paper or there's some backing paper at some point. There we go. Actually, let's have some Lavinia Stamps words here. Flora and fauna. Magical things. Now that would be nice. Even better if it was a bit cleaner and not inky. It's got a thumbprint on, I think. There we go. Let's go with magical things. And there we are. Finished prompt for overlap. Thanks for joining me.